unexpectedly, but it was a good stay. It was my birthday. We had planned on going to the beach with my kids and having a dinner, but instead I had some van issues and my van had to be towed. So long story short, green doesn't always mean diesel. Everywhere else, a green pump means diesel, and I pulled into a BP in Florida. 3 gasoline pumps were black, and I think one was gold together, and then there was a space, and then there was the one green. Everywhere else, that means that's your diesel. Well, it wasn't. It's gasoline. So, message. Don't always assume, and there was no wording or anything. I'll probably film that just to show what it looked like, to warn other people. Maybe it was, excuse my language, but maybe it was dumbassery on my part, but I think that has to, actually the Mercedes people said it happened before, maybe not that particular pump, but people using green, and it didn't mean diesel in Florida. So that happened, and they were great in Mercedes, but I had to sit on the interstate a couple hours with my cat, because when I took off and the engine messed up, I immediately stopped. So if that happens to you and you can tell that the something's wrong, immediately pull over to the shoulder, because you're going to ruin your engine otherwise. And that's what saved it, was that they were able to just siphon it out and change out the filter and blow out the fuel line and just put more diesel in. So it ended up being okay. And then the other thing I wanted to share was I called AAA, and if your if your van is a converted to RV, they consider that, they will not help you. You have to upgrade a couple $100, and that doesn't kick in for 3 days. And so then I called another tow person, and they were fabulous. They were just behind a truck. You know, they didn't have one. They're out of truck, and so it took a while. And then when I got to Mercedes, I found out that they offer that service for free, so I could have had them tow it, and probably a lot quicker than sitting in the van, because I couldn't run the air, couldn't use the diesel. So I had.
What do you want to do?
Cancel Mercedes. Sorry.
Please repeat.
Cancel. She thought I was talking to her, which is a cool feature usually. Anyway, long story short, we had a great time. Gainesville was my old stomping grounds, and I never would have revisited, taken the time to do it. But I used to live there with my deceased husband, and it was great memories. I went to Hill Plantation and looked around, and went to the village, and went on my old. I used to do speed walking and running around the loop there, and it's all wooded. It's just so nice. And it had such good memories. Even the grocery store I used to go to, my child's nursery school that he went to, all there, just lots of good memories, and it just uplifted my spirits, and I just feel really good about life now, because I revisited some past. It reminds you who you used to be, and encourages you to either get there again or get there and go even further with yourself. So that's my little to-do. So off to the sunset for us.